Okay, Arachne, that was a bad fight. So now I'm in a terrible position because I came and tried to help. We leap out, and here comes the Great Escape. Bum, 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 bum. There's the surrender vote. We get rooted. We're gonna ult everybody, get our shield. The shield works out just enough. We're gonna leap over the wall, create a little bit of spacing. The root was out of range because I jumped through the wall. Here comes Raw. So we're going to use R2, get a ghastly sleep. Our crowd control is really high, so the Kumba sleep is not lasting that long. Heimdall just returned. Bellona is still chasing. Bellona misses her ultimate. We're going to use R2. We're going to use R1. We are a little weak. We do have our shell. We're going to leap out. And now we are in the protection of our team. Great Escape complete. What do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we have another viewer requested video of playing Cerberus support. If you are new to the channel, we like to take a look at some gameplay, see what went right and what went wrong. We upload 6 to 7 times a week. And if you are a returning user, welcome back. We are going through this queue of requested gods. So, for Cerberus, let's kind of review his kit while we got a little bit of free time before the game starts. Cerberus's 1 is going to shoot kind of a triangle forward. If you hit the enemy at the farthest point, so the way it works is you shoot an ability through the middle, one from the right, one from the left, and if they all connect on the same enemy god, it's going to apply a stun. Cerberus's 2 has a cone attack with a smaller cone towards the center. You damage enemies by breathing fire onto them, and if they're in the middle, it's going to slow them. If you do damage to them with your 2, it's going to reduce their magical protections. Your 3 is a leap, and if you land on a minion or an enemy god, it's going to create like a ghost clone version of that minion or god. And if you destroy them, you're going to get heals, and it's not going to affect. You can attack through the ghosts, meaning you can attack all the ghosts at once if they're standing in the right spot, or you can attack through the ghosts to attack the minions. And then we'll get to Cerberus's ult and passive in just a second. It looks like the action's about to begin. So it looks like Kumba put a point into his root, which is a pretty typical Kumba thing to do, but we need to watch out for his sleep because his sleep will be able to cancel my 2 short. So right here we're going to have to pop a shell. We overstepped just a little bit. So we have the potions popped. And if you can see, we have the health chalice and we also have the multi-pots. Okay, so Heimdall is able to get Kumba down, so we're just going to make sure that Heimdall can secure the kill. So in Season 7 they made a change to where you cannot pop a health chalice and a health potion at the same time. Now it will just extend the duration of either or, meaning that you can't have a health chalice and a health pot activating, healing you at the same time. It will only heal you for one of those items. But if you get the chalice and the multi-pot will heal your health and mana while you're receiving health from the chalice. Just a small little tip if you want to spam potions to heal your health. So we do have a little bit of an advantage because we got a pick early on. Looks like they're sticking to me. We put a point into our 3. So right here we make the stupidest mistake and we accidentally click the jump button before we leap away. If we did not jump, I think we would have gotten out of there. But for whatever reason, my fingers weren't warmed up, and I accidentally clicked jump instead of my 3. So that was a total oops. Totally preventable. I'm pretty sure I would have gotten away if I didn't jump right before my leap. But that's okay. A little oopsie here and there. It's going to be interesting to see how we recover. So we have our purple up. Heimdall is invading their purple. This was an interesting game because this Heimdall lagged out a few times. So Heimdall picks up the purple. He's going to use his portal to just get out. And I like the way this Heimdall has his portal set up. That way if the jungler is coming, we would kind of have vision on him. I haven't really seen or played with a Heimdall that puts his vision up in jungle the way this Heimdall does, at least. So we're going to hit purple. Just want to maximize the amount of XP we're gaining. And it looks like Heimdall's going to leave this one for me. And I'm going to pick it up because the reduction of protections that is applied by the purple buff stacks. So Heimdall has it and I have it, so that means we're going to be removing their protections twice. So right here they have a little bit of a wave advantage. We're going to go and use our ghastly breath. Heimdall yeets somebody into space. We're getting closer to the tower, looking for the roll. We leap in front, going for somewhat of a body block, and then we pop our ghastly breath. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get anything.
I need the jungle.
Gonna go ahead and put a ward up, just in case the jungler is making a rotation. We are a little far up. So now we have the ultimate. Cerberus's ultimate is going to place a giant circle around himself, and anybody caught in the circle, he's going to then be able to like group up and push or pull in a certain direction. It works pretty similar to an Ares ultimate. It's going to force them to burn beads. And then Cerberus's passive is if any heals happen, up here comes the ult, we're going to throw him back to Heimdall. We use our ghastly breath, and unfortunately Kumba is able to put us to sleep, canceling it early, and then we're out of mana. Cerberus's passive is up, Rama leaps in, we're going to get the stun off, Heimdall gets some damage off, we're out of mana. We just want to make sure Heimdall can get out safely. The fight is still going. I don't know if I have the mana for it. Yeah, so in retreat, let's go for mana, or the purple buff. So, Cerberus' passive, healing that is done within 40 units of him is reduced by 20, and then Cerberus gets half the heal. So let's say there is a Raw on the enemy team, and he's healing their team for 100 points of health. Cerberus is going to reduce that to 80% and then receive 50% of that 80%. So 40% of the total heal is going to go towards Cerberus. So right here, we're holding lane. We step a little too far towards that wall, leaving the forward minions to go under tower. That was a little bit of a mistake. We're just trying to hold wave so our Heimdall can get back and get as much XP as possible.
Thanks.
No problem.
Just hanging out down the street. Same old thing you did last week. Alright, so Heimdall's back. We might want to start thinking about rotating mid. We have enough for our magical version of Teleria boots, which is called something else. But we are going to be wanting to go for those 0 power, more movement boots, the Traveler's Shoes, as the mages call them. So up next, we think we want to go breastplate, and then we decide, you know, Gauntlet of Thebes is just the best item for support, so we're going to go ahead and build it.
On my way.
So now I'm making my rotation mid. I bet Heimdall seemed pretty good, so I feel pretty comfortable leaving him to deal with Kumba and Rama for a little bit, and hopefully Kumba will make a rotation mid. I think there's been a decent amount of action going on in mid lane so far, so hopefully my presence here will be able to keep Kara alive and help her secure some of these camps.
Enemy missing left.
You are trolling.
Enemy ultimate
On
down.
my way. Ultimate is ready.
So Susanoo is pretty deep into right. I see Hera making a rotation, so I'm gonna rotate with her. Susanoo's out, but this Bologna is gonzo. So now Raw and Susanoo are both over here, so is Kumba. Our goal is to get Hera out alive at this point. So we're gonna ult. We popped our shell on her already, we threw everybody under tower, and that was enough disbursement to get them off of Hera.
Thanks.
On my way.
So we say, no problem. We let her know we just saved her life. 3 people. There's not a whole lot we can do. Our ult is going to be down for a while. Arachne goes onto this Raw, so we're going to follow up. Hera's able to secure the kill onto Raw, which pushes their team under tower. We've got 4 people over here. I think it's time to disperse. They can just sit under tower.
Oops.
Nice job. Be
We're
ready.
gonna go back mid since it looks like Hera's backing. We're just gonna clean this wave up. Gonna save our abilities. We should back pretty soon because we don't have any health pots left in our health chalice. We do need a little bit more gold to get Gauntlet of Thebes. So right here I invade their mini harpies. I don't want to take away XP from Hera, but I do want to take away XP from the enemy team. So right there, I was able to basic attack both of the ghosts from the oracles. When they die, they provided me a little bit of heal, and then I was able to finish off the camp to get the vision. Looks like Rama is a little far up, and he's also by himself, so we're going to make an appearance. We're going to help secure this purple, even though he doesn't really need my help. We're here just in case.
Ultimate is done.
Ult's ready, so we're
On
going
my
to
way.
see what we can do in this
yes.
left lane.
Enemy missing right.
Rama's
Careful,
dash is down, so we're just going to ult. He beads.
Make it
We're going to leap,
my way.
hit him with the stun. Now we're hitting him with the slow.
Nice
Would have been
job.
ideal if Heimdall got that, but I got the final hit. I let him know, like, hey, I was trying to let you get it, and he's like, nope, no problem. You cool. You good support. So we got Gauntlet of Thebes. We have our health chalice, and since we already burnt all of our multi-potions, we're just going to start going into wards.
My way.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So it looks like this Raw is exerting a decent amount of pressure. I think it's a little bit more of a favorable matchup for Raw than it is for Hell. And it looks like Hell's going for, or not Hell, Hera. Hera's going for speed.
Thanks.
Able to hold the wave for her.
Not an issue.
Group all of them up, so Shane is using ability.
Your right tower
Easy
is
peasy.
under attack.
So here is a Kumba root, followed by a Raw 1. We're still doing alright.
Retreat.
Sorry. Come on, get your butts in here.
We miss our 1. We're going to see if there's anything we can go for in terms of camps. Set up 2 wards for Hera. I don't think she's going to be super aggressive, so I put them as defensive wards. Able to hit Rama with my 2. Miss my 1. Looking to dodge.
Retreat.
We get rooted,
An ally has left the
and Heimdall has left the game. We're going to ult. We might be able to get 1 here. We got 2 people. Hera might be able to clean that up. I popped the shell just in time to block the Raw dash, and then Ram was able to secure the kill. I don't even think I saw that Raw was ulting, but I did pop my shell because I saw my health was getting weak. It did buy me a few seconds. If Rama wasn't ulting, I might have been able to get out, but that is our second death, unfortunately. That one was well more deserved than the first one. The first one was like completely my fault and completely preventable. So, after Gauntlet of Thebes, I think we should go Pridwen. It's going to help us survive just that little bit whenever we are ulting. So whenever we should be able to ult whenever we start getting weak, and that'll buy us a little bit of time. Since Heimdall has left, I'm going to go ahead and rotate over to the left lane and just kind of try to protect the tower and clean up any farm that's coming down that lane.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
With Heimdall leaving, it just makes this game all the more spicy.
Greetings.
So I know he's spawning in. He's not going to be able to make it back to this wave in time, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear it. So with Cerberus, in some matchups, you might want to level up the 1 over the 3. I might even consider Kumba being one of those matchups, because if I'm using my 2 and I put all my points into my 2, and then Kumba puts me to sleep before I can get all my damage off, then like my damage potential is dropped severely. And some of these matchups are more unfavorable than others. We got a bit of a fight brewing here. And if it's unfavorable, you might want to level up your 1, but with Kumba, I realized, we just ult 3 people. We're going to throw him back into the team. Only Seanyb didn't have beads. We get ulted.
You don't need vision.
Here's Raw. We don't really want to deal with that too much. It looks like he definitely overcommitted. We're going to leap over the wall, get a little closer. We went straight into the root. That's his sleep, so now we're able to use R2, put some damage. We get caught body blocked by some minions and our teammates there.
Enemy missing right.
Rama's here. He's going to ult.
I go where I please.
We shot our 1 just a tad bit too early. I was about to leap in, but then Seanyb showed his face. Arachne's able to get the kill. We're going to use R2 to slow him down. Arachne gets the double kill.
They are getting bamboozled.
That is a pretty cool skin on the Arachne, the Fey Mantis. So we're going to clean up the tier 1 tower in mid. There is a wave push on left, and it looks like Heimdall is moving towards it.
Middle enemy tower. Your left tower is
So we break. I kind of told Arachne, like, hey, let's go invade their red. She went the other way, so I'm just going to settle for these small harpies. Remember, not stealing farm from my team, stealing farm from their team. So Heimdall is a little, he's caught up in level. He's just going to have to stay in that lane to farm up because he lagged out. So we're probably not going to see too many rotations from Heimdall.
On my way.
I see Raw really far pushed up on, well, compared to our team's 2v1ing this Raw under tower. We're going to leap in. We're going to ult Raw just because, and Arachne is able to secure the kill.
Nothing gets past me.
enemies in the left jungle.
Unfortunately, we cannot secure the 1 onto Seanyb, but we are going to chase him away from our team. Arachne did die. That's a little unfortunate. So now he's used all of his abilities and he's disengaging. We're going to, leaped over that perfectly. We're going to use our 2, get a little bit of damage off. King Arthur. Unfortunately, I missed my shell onto King Arthur, but I did body block the Kumba ult. Take your pick, Arthur. What do you want? The shell or the block? So Hera is going to die. I see her on the mini-map. I'm like, alright, well, let me see if I can try to get this Hera out.
Can you just
They kill her, and it's like, nope, now Kumba's on me. So I have to leap away. He's gonna miss his route.
Is under attack.
So we're just running. We're gonna go see if we can do anything to this Rama that's really far pushed up in the left lane. That's his dash. We're gonna go the long way in case Arachne wants to force him, but he ults up. So now we're just chilling, seeing which way he goes. It looks like he's gonna go this way. And it looks like he's doing some damage to Arachne. So we are going to just use our abilities, hope she can get out. So right here is a bit of a misplay. I throw him away thinking that Arachne wants to run away. But she has a decent amount of lifesteal, so she would have actually benefited from me throwing Kumba back towards our tower instead of away from the tower. Haven't really danced with Bologna this game. We don't really know what she's working with. King Arthur is here. He is the king of just diving and bop.
Has been slain.
We're going to use our 2 to get a little bit of a slow. We're going to use our 3 to get a jump. And I think...
An ally has
Okay, so Heimdall lagged out, but he's back.
I'm not so easily defeated.
King Arthur is able to secure the kill. And right now, we see this Raw. Unfortunately, he's just outside the range of our 2. We don't really want to fight Raw and Susano, so we're just going to place a ward, try to get a little bit of vision. Harris pushing with me, so we're going to try to protect. We see somebody in the left jungle. That is okay. There's a Raw is having to deal with the damage. We get the stun, we're using the 2, and we're able to secure the kill. I don't think anyone else on our team was going to be able to secure that, so it is alright that the support gets the kill.
Retreat. Ready.
Gonna use our leap. And we're gonna go for this Rama.
Has been slain.
Hera's able to follow up. So Kumba is stuck to me, but we have our shell as well. We do need to back and get our second relic.
Be right,
be
back.
right back.
Relics with Cerberus are a little bit interesting. You could go Horrific Emblem, you could go Blink, you could go Shell, you could go Frenzy, or Sprint. This game, I'm feeling true support, so I think I go Shell and Sprint. Up, so Kumba's still on me. We're just going to back it up a little bit.
Be right back.
Be right back.
We're going to get Pridwen online, and then after that...
An ally has left
Up,
the game.
bye-bye, Heimdall.
That's too bad. Brilliant.
You're going to get Void Stone. This is going to provide a little bit of magical defense, a little bit of magical power, and it's also going to reduce the magical protections of the enemy. This item works really well with Cerberus, because Cerberus' 2 already reduces magical protections. So you may be thinking, but they have more physical than magical. That is true, but Raw is doing a majority of the damage to me, and I plan to pick up a physical item next.
Can you just AFK under the tower?
So King Arthur committed maybe a little bit too hard there. We're going to see if we can do anything on this back line. He's working with Arachne to go for the squishy targets.
Why am I so good at the game?
I secure that kill.
An ally has been slain.
We do have our ultimate. There's somebody weak, but it's the Bologna, so we're not that interested. Arachne's getting bopped, so we're going to... Okay, Arachne, that was a bad fight. So now I'm in a terrible position because I came and tried to help. We leap out, and here comes the Great Escape. Bum, 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 bum. There's the surrender vote. We get rooted. We're going to ult everybody, get our shield. The shield works out just enough. We're going to leap over the wall, create a little bit of spacing. The root was out of range because I jumped through the wall. Here comes Raw. So we're going to use our 2, get a ghastly sleep. Our crowd control is really high, so the Kumba sleep is not lasting that long. Heimdall just returned. Bologna is still chasing. Bologna misses her ultimate. We're going to use our 2. We're going to use our 1. We are a little weak. We do have our shell. We're going to leap out. And now we are in the protection of our team. Great Escape complete.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Alright, so we are going to back and we are going to get... Oh, I forgot what this item is called. I'll get to it whenever I actually buy the full item. It's on the same tree as the Jade Emperor's Crown. And the Jade Emperor's Crown also would have been a viable physical defense item to pick up in this game. They have 3 physicals, and I would be reducing their physical power whenever I'm near them. But the item I intend to get, the one all the way on the left, and the name that I forget, I think it's like Celestial Night Helm or something. That might be the tier 2 version. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it unless I know the name of it. It is great for physical burst. It's going to give you protections as you don't take damage, and then as you take damage, it's going to remove 1 stack of those protections. So really, if you have the full stacks on it, it's going to be hard to burst you down. So the whole team's grouped up. So we're just going to keep pushing. King Arthur is dead. We are able to get the pick. So now, Tanky Man Tank, we're going to march down mid lane. We're going to take some power shots for the team. So now I say, let's go attack fire team. We are a little weak ourselves in terms of health. We have 30 seconds of health chalice active, but the fire giant's going to be able to burn us down faster than we can heal. So I go ahead and start it. Whenever you see somebody call fire giant, if you stop for camp, you're delaying the amount of time that it takes you to burn down fire giant. So it's allowing the enemy more time to try to contest it or make a steal. I assumed everybody was going to retreat. Was not the case. So we got it. We are all super weak and their whole team just spawned. It is time to spam retreat. Everybody needs to just fall back, keep fire giant. Arachne goes down. King Arthur is really far. King Arthur does get a kill, but he goes down. So it is the Lotus Celestial Knight. What? Oh, I missed it. I think it's Celestial Knight Helm. Anyway, we're going to pick up 2 more wards. We see the team fight going on in the right lane, so we're going to make our way over there. Heimdall has to ult out. We're going to leap in, ult 2 of them, throw them back. One of them did not have Thebes, looks like the other one popped it. Taking a decent amount of damage, we get the stun onto Rama.
An enemy has been slain.
Raw went in a little too deep. We can't do too much for Tibalona, so unless she's attacking one of our teammates, it's really not worth our time to try to attack her. So right now Susanna's trying to melt Hera and Heimdall, while I'm zoning these 2 away from our team. Looks like our team got the better end of the fight, and have him retreating. I think he just ulted. I think we saw him through the wall, and that's the animation we just saw. So now it's time to attack gold. We just got fire. We saw 2 people in right. We just pushed one back, and it's just Kumba in mid. No indication that anyone's in left lane. Great time to go for the Primal Fury. And unfortunately, the Primal Fury is going to help us burn objectives. We just burned Fire Giant, so it's not going to be the most impactful Primal Fury. But that is okay. It's going to provide us a decent amount of gold. So we are able to secure the kill, and there are some team fight stuff going on. We pop our shell, and we pop our sprint. If our team wants to turn and burn, we're going to turn and burn. I think Bellona's out. She has pretty fast movement speed.
An enemy has been slain.
She goes the smart way through tower. We're going to use our 1. We're going to get a little bit of a slow onto Raw. Just kind of applying high pressure. So we've pushed at least 2 people back to mid Phoenix. I think it's a good time to go for the tower. We have 2 tanky people here already tanking, so the rest of the team should be able to just come and clean this tower up. We're grouping as a team pretty well this game. So right now we are 5-2 with 18 assists. We're doing a really good job of setting our team up. We're going to leap in. We have our ult, so we're going to ult all 3 of them. We're going to throw them away. Susanna ult goes off. King Arthur ult goes off. We are trying to get a stun. We get a stun. King Arthur is able to secure a kill. Our back line is doing fine. King Arthur, our front line, is a little hurt. We're going to leap in, create a little bit of spacing from Susanna, so that way he can't leap in. Next, we have the Ra and Rama kind of dancing with me. So while our team's burning Kumba, I'm dancing with the damage on their team, trying to make it to where they can't engage in the fight. We take a decent amount of damage, so we're going to leap out, let the damage come and act as the front line while I heal up just a little bit.
That's too bad.
So the team, looks like the team's going to back. I'm going to back as well. And we're just going to take this purple buff. We are still not level 20, but that is a-okay. We have only died twice. One was completely my fault and preventable. The other one was just good play by the enemy team. Probably preventable by me as well. We got 5 kills, but we have 19 assists. So we are really setting up the team, really doing good support things. I feel like Shell as a relic has helped me save my teammates multiple times. Sprint is kind of just a backup version of shell. Like, I want to be able to help my team get out. So if they want, or engage, if they want to
An enemy
move a little faster for an engagement, I'm willing to pop it. And if we're getting pushed or somebody has a slow on them, I can pop it and then hopefully they are able to get out. So there is a bit of a fight. Rama is a little pushed up. I see Bologna. So our team is fighting right, and I see their team rotating over.
Why am I so
I try to like let the team know, like, hey, they're coming this way. Let's set a trap. I do not know the VGS command line for it's a trap or set a trap. So we're just gonna kind of hang out. Here comes the Rama. Let's see if we can get his dash. He's going to try to face trade with me. We're going to use our 2. They are able to secure the Kumba kill. We're going to leap onto him. We're going to ult him, and I believe, yep, that's his beads. So we're going to get the stun. Unfortunately, we did not get it off. Hera gets a beautiful double kill. And now we're going to be able to take this middle Phoenix. Easy peasy, 5-2 and 21 now.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy.
So I don't think we're going to be able to close the game right here. Yeah, King Arthur just ate an ultimate. He's getting pushed. We should back up. Call him the retreat. Susano ult. Yeah, we tried to create a little bit of spacing between Susano and King Arthur, but his ult's going to be able to go right through us. So I'm trying to make a call for everyone to attack Pyro. Arachne's kind of going a strange way back and also being chased by Susano. Hera's with me, so we should be able to burn it. So Cerberus 3 will not create a ghost of an objective. So no Pyromancer, no Fire Giant, no Gold Fury. We got Heim here as well, so we should definitely be able to secure the Pyro. We're going to ult everyone. Don't know who all I got. Throw them back towards our team. Now we have a little bit of a shield to work with. Fire Giant somehow got proxied. Their team is so uninterested with me, I'm able to just walk towards their blue and back. They did get Hera and Heim, but they just completely did not care that I was able to walk away. Alright, so with the mid down, we just got Pyro. Gold is up. There's a couple of people in the right jungle, so we're going to make a rotation that way and see if there's anything we can do to help. Looks like the fight is just a little bit ahead of us. We're going to leap forward. Arachne's able to get the kill.
Attack fire giant. Attack the gold fury.
So now I'm saying attack the Gold Fury. I accidentally said attack Fire Giant. Arachne gets a stun off onto Bologna. Bologna ults away. We're going to leap, try to cut her off, but she is pretty zoomy. We did not get the stun from our 1. We got slept by Kumba. Right now we're trying to eat body shots from Bologna. The Kumba ult actually saved me from the raw 1. We're going to ult everybody. That's 1 kill. That's a 2nd kill. Our team fight is pretty nasty right here. That is 3 kills. Pop the shell, pop the sprint. Probably did not need to do that. But they surrendered. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed playing Cerberus, getting 26 assists. If you've made it this far at the video, please be sure to subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and if you ever want to see a god played, please leave a comment or reach out in the Discord server. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.